Hello, I'm Libby Dyson from libbystamps.com, and today I just thought I'd bring you this video on how I made this little treat pouch, which is quite easy to make. You can put a tea bag or a coffee bag in one side. There's room for a card, and in this one I've used the Time for Tea sweet, and you can write on the back of the card. And then I've used the Petal Promenade Designer Series paper and the Classic Weave Whisper White ribbon. And if you undo the ribbon, you can fit a little bag of cookies inside. Secure it with cellophane. Put the cellophane up through the middle and then tie your little gift or your treat pouch back together. And you've got a lovely gift for somebody, and that's your treat pouch that you can give away. Be great for markets, fairs, you know, any of those stalls that you have, fates. So anyway, we're going to make that today, and we're using Petal Promenade again, so I'll just pop that out of the way so you can see what we're going to do. Now you do need a piece of card which is 3 inches by 3 3/8 inches or 7.5 centimeters by 8.5 centimeters, and that's for your pouch. That's to go inside your pouch. It'll fit just nicely in there, and we'll decorate that shortly. And then you need a piece of D.S.P, and I'm using the Petal Promenade again, so we'll do 8.5 by 12 or 21.5 or 21.6 really by 12, which is 30.5. I'll keep that piece for something else. That piece is good enough for a card front on a layer. And then we're going to turn it over and we're going to score on the long side at 1 1/4. I'll put all the measurements on my blog, or 3.2 centimeters. And you just need a light score when you're using D.S.P. 2.5 or 6.3 centimeters, 5 inches or 10.7 centimeters, 7 inches or 17.8 centimeters, 9.5 inches or 24.2 centimeters, and 10 3/4 inches or 27.3 centimeters. And then you're going to turn the D.S.P, and with the short side at the top you're going to score at 2.5 inches or 6.3 centimeters and 6 inches or 15.2 centimeters. And that's all you need your trimmer for. I'm just going to bring in our snips and our bone folder, and I'll see if I can show you on here. You've got a score line here, but you've actually got a square here, another one here, another one here, and another one here. Alright, so don't worry about the score line that runs through the middle. What you're going to do is cut those squares out all together, and you can use those for something else, another project. You can use them for punches. I've used D.S.P to punch out vases. So use up all your little bits, don't throw them away. Use them up for things. Join my Choose It, Use It group, which is different ways to use up your D.S.P. It's already kicked off. You can apply to join on my blog. or find it on Facebook and ask to join, answer the questions, you'll be approved. I've done it that way so that we don't get, you know, spam, unwanted people. Alright, then just go ahead and fold up all those score lines. Don't do them terribly well because we're going to go back in and do some more folding in a minute. Now I want the floral on the outside, so this bokeh pink is going to end up being the inside of our pouch, of our treat pouch. So we want the outside to be the floral and the inside is going to be like that. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so what you're going to do now is these corners here, you're going to fold them in towards the centre. Try and be as accurate as you can and just do it with your fingers. So fold each corner in towards the centre and make sure they're sort of straight. Really only need your finger with DSP because this isn't like the thicker DSP, it's not like cardstock. It is good quality DSP. Alright, so we've folded them in and then we need to fold the short sides in. So we're going to fold these sides in like that, like that. Alright, now use your bone folder to strengthen those creases. Then you're going to flip it and you're going to fold, there's one fold on the creases that you made earlier. Make sure it's nice and straight when you fold it up, and then find the crease on the other side which is there and fold that. Use your bone folder. Alright, so we've got the beginnings of our treat pouch, and then these end bits you're just going to fold in like that. And again, use your bone folder to get nice sharp creases there. And then I'm going to bring in my gift bag punch board because it's got the double hole. And if I bring in my ruler, I can show you. We're going to, it's 9 centimetres, so you're going to put a mark at 4.5. So at about 4.5, that's where you're going to put it. I'll tell you what that is in inches. So 4.5 is 1 3/8 of an inch. And you just need to put that on one side, just that little mark. Hold the tops of your treat pouch together well. Get them nice and level. Alright, bring in your gift bag punch board and see this pointer at the back. You're going to marry your mark up with that, slide it all the way through and punch down. There we are. Alright, and we've got our 2 holes, and then just get an eraser and rub that little mark out. You can eyeball it. Alright, then I'm coming in with the 1 centimetre or 3/8 of an inch wide classic weave whisper white ribbon, and you want to cut it at a point. So I might make mine a little more pointy on the other end. And I don't know how much you need, just cut some off at a nice point and thread it through the hole and through the other side. That's why I say put a point on it. And then it's just a matter of tying up the ribbon. Now you can buy all these supplies in my online store. I'd love you to shop with me. if you shop online, use the current host code, which you can find on my blog, which is at libbystamps.com, or you can always find it on my Facebook page too, Libby Independent Stamps. There's our treat pouch so far, and I'll just neaten up those ends, maybe to there and there. Now our card is going to slip inside here like this. Alright, so what I want to do, I've stamped this from I've stamped it in Mossy Meadow and Fresh Fig, so they're the two ink colours I've used, and you can buy these in my online store as well, along with Coffee Cafe and the Coffee Cups framelit dies. So I've stamped this image here and the Thanks a Latte there and die cut them using the framelits dies. So that's how I got those. It's just easier to do it before rather than doing it on the video. And then I'll bring in some Stampin' Dimensionals. Alright, and on the back of the Thanks a Latte, I'm just going to use a couple of these mini dimensionals. Yep, it's good that cardstock's got two sides, isn't it? Now, I'm not going to put that on just yet because I want to put the coffee cup on first, and I'm using leftover bits from Stampin' Dimensionals. And there you've got a lovely treat pouch for a friend who likes coffee, put a coffee bag in the back, and a friend who likes tea, put a tea bag in the back. Okay, so that's it from me for the time being. Don't forget, shop in my online store. Go to libbystamps.com, click on the shop button, and you'll be able to find all these supplies in my online store. You do get rewarded for shopping with me. For every $60 you spend, you get a reward point. Plus, it doesn't matter how much you spend, I always send out a thank you card and a small gift. So, thanks so much for stopping by today. Bye for now.
It'll take creation, imagination, try to draw outside the